Today, California lawmakers, both local and national, called out President Biden's nomination of Julie Su to be the next Secretary of Labor. Well, Su used to oversee California's Labor Department.
CBS 8 political reporter Morgan Reiner talked with people for and against the nomination, but even with some opposition, Morgan, what is the likelihood she still gets the post in the end?
Heather and Jesse, to put this in perspective, there were only 3 times in the 20th century where the Senate formally rejected someone the president appointed to be in his own cabinet. And Julie Su, she's already been approved once in 2021 when the Senate confirmed her to be the Deputy Secretary of Labor. Republican Congressman Kevin Kiley puts blame on Julie Su for some of California's failures during the pandemic.
Because of her gross negligence, the EDD made upwards of $30 billion in fraudulent payments, the largest fraud of taxpayer dollars in history.
Su also supported and enforced Assembly Bill 5, which required companies that hire independent contractors to reclassify them as employees.
Their freedom to work when they wanted, where they wanted, was destroyed, and their financial well-being was jeopardized. That's not pro-worker.
But that enforcement is also what supporters like.
Certainly for those who would like to not pay the minimum wage or protect for health and safety at the workplace, they would criticize AB 5.
Daniella Urban is the executive director at the Center for Workers' Rights. Her group works to help people get benefits during the height of the pandemic.
Without her leadership, we would have seen even more hurdles in claimants being able to access the benefits they were entitled to.
Julie Su has already been confirmed by the Senate once in 2021 to be the Deputy Secretary of Labor by a narrow vote of 50 to 47 down party lines.
Almost all presidential appointees are going to be inclined to be supported by the Democrat majority. And frankly, some of the things that she stands accused of are issues that are of less concern at the national level.
Chris McKay is an adjunct professor at McGeorge School of Law, and he doesn't see a picture where she's not confirmed.
She has the president's strong endorsement. She has many groups, labor organizations, and, she stands for worker rights, which are important for Democratic senators.
The Senate landscape is different today than it was in 2021, but even some senators who currently identify as independent, like Senator Sinema, who is seen as a swing vote on some issues, voted for her in 2021. Now, I reached out to the Department of Labor to see if Su herself was available for an interview or comment, and I have not heard back.
All right, Morgan, a lot going on with this nomination here, but what are the next steps now?
Well, Jesse, first there needs to be a hearing before there's any formal vote, and there hasn't been a hearing set for her yet. Now, if opposition does grow, the president does have the ability to withdraw his nomination before a vote is taken.
Morgan Reiner reporting live from Sacramento. Morgan, thanks.